Coach Brandon here, Inside Pitch. Just rolling through here, watching a few of these clips. And remember what we talked about. You've got a few things going on here that are okay. I mean, if we could take your posture here and just move forward with your shoulders and your hips, okay? Maybe drop your head down just a little bit and get to a stride where you're at, which you kind of do. I think things would be all right. But right as your foot gets down, you really start to sink. So right here at this point of the stride is when your heel touches. And your back elbow is not bad. But your body is definitely kind of leaned back this way. And remember, we want to try to keep everything inside that frame. And your head is the volleyball on the frame. And we want to keep that head so that everything rotates inside there. Now, you actually do an okay job of rotating to some of these pitches. Okay, you could definitely rotate with a bit more force, and that's hard to see on the videos. But we really got to work on, rather than the elbow dropping as the heel touches down, okay, and this is actually a better position than your first one. But as you start to swing right here, you really start to pull that elbow, okay, and notice that, well, that circle's a little big there. Your back heel, your shoelaces should be turned all the way to the pitcher already by this point. And that will start because basically there is a zero turn happening in your upper body here. There's very little turn also in your lower half. So your one position is okay. It can be a little bit better, but for the most part, we can work with that. You're doing a good job of keeping your foot slightly open here as you stride. You're striding straight towards the pitcher. You've got some good things going on, but as soon as you start to swing here, basically all that's happening is you're pulling your back elbow forward, and your hands, you're trying to really take the knob to the pitcher, which will happen if your shoulders are turned by your knees and your hips, and your knees and your hips are turned by that back ankle. Okay, so if we start right here, your foot gets down, you're identifying the pitch coming in. We want to trigger with that back heel to get the shoelaces and the back knee. We think about driving that back knee into the pitcher. That's going to get your belly button and your hips turned, okay, which again is going to turn your shoulders and will get your hands and your barrel right out front here where you get to a decent hitting position here. This is good flexion here. You got the barrel out in front. Your extension is, here's your extension though, is down low, and the barrel's down low instead of being up high. And the reason that's happening is it's tough to see on the videos. You're just not accelerating here very much. And that's and again, that's an okay swing. It's not a bad swing. It's not a great swing. Now, notice on this swing here when the foot gets down, notice where your back elbow's at on this one. So you're just a little inconsistent with that. And basically what happens right here, see, there's no shoulder turn right here in this part of the swing. All it is you pushing your hands and your barrel through the ball, and you're getting a pretty good launch angle back out off the barrel. And you're locking out. This time you got a little bit more turn on your back foot. So you're just a bit inconsistent with most things. So for the most part, I think things are good. If I could say I want to see one thing, I would like to see a little bit. See, again, here's your back elbow dropping as your heel drops. Let's keep that shoulder right where it is, right here, until that foot gets all the way down. And that's going to create a much stronger hitting position into the zone. Okay? And then we can talk about moving things faster and being stronger at contact and getting a little bit more rotation. And from there, I think you'll start to see some improvement.